Guys, before we continue any further, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, comment down below, leave a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. We're growing. Let's continue to grow, okay? Let's make this video bang as well. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Eric Bischoff and Booker T, man, they are two legends, two people that have stirred up the IWC. You know, they made pretty much outlandish remarks, controversial remarks. Not really controversial per se, but I mean, just I don't know what they've been watching, what show they've been watching, because they certainly haven't been watching AEW. So pretty much, it first started with Booker T. Now, Booker T, he made these comments, I guess, on his podcast or whatever. Here's pretty much what he said. I'm of the sentiment that Tony Khan is doing a lot of talking about nothing. Go out and produce a good show. At the end of the day, we'll know who won if that's what we're looking for. End quote. Or whatever. I guess that's what he said. So pretty much he said that, why are you taking shots at WWE, at us, WWE? Worry about your own. Go out, book a good show, and that's how you know fans will win. Right? Booker T, I don't think you want to go that way. You really don't want to go by who's the better show, because I think we all know who the better show is. AEW puts out the better show, and if you want to go by that, WWE would never win, dude. And AEW doesn't even have to try that hard. They don't. It's just the better show, you know. And we're gonna come back to that, but let's go with Eric Bischoff now. He made a video on Twitter. He posted it, and I don't know why people are agreeing with this, but he pretty much said to the effect of, you know, stop talking shit, stop trying to compete with WWE or whatever until you want to go head to head with them. Focus on your own show, write good TV, and create a good show. Otherwise, shut up, and you know, don't say anything about WWE, or don't compete, or stop, you know, arguing with them if you don't want to compete with them. Shut up or compete with them. That's pretty much what he said. And Tony Khan, he responded. He said, you out of all, we're good friends, but why would you, I don't understand why you would say that. So we're good friends, but your comments, I don't get why you out of all people are saying this. You did this, you challenged Vince McMahon on TV during WCW. I don't think he brought up his TNA days. You know, they went up and compete with TNA, but you know, like, Eric Bischoff was doing this to compete with them, right? And you know, and you shouldn't be talking because I'm pushing my talent, my young talent, where you said that only 3 guys would be a draw, and you know, you drove out Chris Jericho. He wanted to be gone from WCW, and you know, all the young talent, they wanted to leave WCW. So he clapped back at Eric Bischoff, and you know, Eric Bischoff said that bullshit. I don't know if Eric Bischoff will respond, but just unnecessary things. For Booker T, he's more of a WWE show. I mean, he's still under like a 10-year contract with WWE, so he's pretty much getting used to, you know, defending WWE, standing up for WWE, because that's his company. He's gonna be for the next decade. So that's that. Eric Bischoff, I don't know where that came from. I don't understand what that is. And I think he's been praising AEW, that AEW is getting closer to WWE. I don't get that one bit. So what exactly are you saying? First of all, AEW, you know, like Tony Khan said, he wants people to watch their own wrestling. He's not really trying to compete with WWE like head to head. He wants people to enjoy their wrestling. You know, so there's no like war and shit like that. And then so what happened was Rampage is on at 10, SmackDown's from 8 to 10. And what happened, Eric Bischoff, Mr. Bischoff, SmackDown decided, since they were going to FS1, let's do a 30-minute overrun, 8 to 10:30. Let's cut into fucking Rampage. Let's cut into Rampage. Let's fuck with Rampage. And yeah, man. So pretty much WWE and them, they started that shit. And Tony Khan's like, dude, what's your problem? Like, what's your deal? And he decided to just talk shit and actually, do his shit. And be like, well, if you're gonna do that to me, I'm gonna put on the better show. I'm gonna put on the better matches. I'm gonna have fans watch my show. And I mean, it wasn't unprovoked or anything. They wanted to fucking compete with AEW. And Eric Bischoff, Mr. Bischoff, I don't think you want another wrestling war. I mean, AEW would cut into SmackDown or this show. It would cut into that show. You don't want another war, dude. You don't want another wrestling war, dude. If I still gave a shit about WWE and Rampage or Dynamite interfered with one of the shows, I'd still be watching Dynamite or Rampage over Raw or SmackDown or NXT, whichever show it is. Even if I still cared. Without a question, that's who's putting on the better show. AEW. So, Booker T, if you really want to go down that route, WWE would never win, bro. WWE would never win. They never put on fucking good shows, really. Really. And the declining viewership and the low ticket sales where you got to add Roman Reigns to the Long Island show for Raw even though he's on SmackDown. Because you sold only, 2,000 tickets while AEW sold like 7,000 tickets. They're pretty much selling out the UBS Center. That looks good for UBS. That looks good on UBS. So they'll be more likely to do business with AEW again in the future. Okay? So you really don't want to go down this route, man. You really don't want to go down that route. Fans already think AEW is better than WWE putting out better shows. So what have you been watching? You either haven't been watching or you're just shilling for WWE. Cause I would understand if maybe they AEW was trash or AEW was bad and they weren't putting on good shows and shit. But what are you watching? They're doing good shows and they're talking shit. What's wrong? What's the problem? The shots are fun. I don't know why you're complaining. The shots are fun. There's no need to complain. No need to complain. It is what it is, bro. They're going to take shots. They're the better show. They run New York. They run Chicago. What else is AEW going to take over, dude? When Rampage was on from like the buy-in, you saw the viewership. We saw the quarterly, hourly things. And once Rampage, the buy-in started, the viewership dipped. And it stayed low. People tuned into AEW. Bro, the time from the quarter where it was the Bunny and who else was it? The Bunny and Ruby Soho versus the contract signing with Roman and Lesnar, I believe it was. Yeah, bro. In the demo, they tied in the demo. Head to head, they tied in the demo. Ruby Soho versus Ali versus again going up against the contract signing with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. It tied. Why is that? Because they know that AEW is the better show. They know AEW is the better show. And you can only thank WWE for that because of years and shows of bad faith. All these years of bad faith, bad writing, this and that, is catching up to them. Okay? And the only reason why these shows have better ratings than AEW, the 55 plus, the old people are carrying them on TV, cable, because the young people don't have cable anymore. They cut the cord. and pretty much that they have a loyal audience, loyal, super loyal, where you see them on Twitter and shit. They're always defending WWE, and they'll watch the show no matter what, no matter how bad it is. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, they'd be in NXT territory ratings. That's the only reason why. So, yeah, bro. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. And yeah, it'll be interesting, man. It'll be very interesting, especially in January, you know, when things change. But for now, I don't understand Eric Bischoff or Booker T whatsoever. They made dumb comments. And I don't know why people are agreeing with any of them. Especially the Eric Bischoff one. Why are you agreeing with that? Why even if you agreed with it, why would you want AEW and WWE to go head to head? And these are the same people that they're like, oh, watch both this and that. Why would you want that? That just creates more wars and AEW versus WWE out the galore. If you don't like that, why would you want more of that? I mean, I'll gladly watch Rampage or Dynamite over anything WWE, but do you truly want that? Because they would cut, like if AEW went to Monday Night Raw, they'd cut into Raw's viewership. Instead of a 1.5, they might be doing a fucking 1.2, 1 million. They would cut into it. They wouldn't necessarily win, because Raw, WWE, they still have the old demographic that is still carrying them. And that is the only reason why. I'm telling you, bro. Eric Bischoff, Booker T, I don't know what you're doing, especially you, Eric Bischoff. Booker T, fine, whatever. He's under WWE contract, but you, Eric Bischoff, there's no loyalty there. So, what are you saying? What have you been watching? You've appeared on AEW programming. And do you not see that the show is great and better? So really, what do they have to work on? The show's already good. Way better than WWE. What do they have to work on? Create better shows. Focus on your own show. Yeah, they've been focusing on their own show, and that shit is good, bro. So yeah, just stop. Stop what you're doing. Alright? Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Comment below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one later.